Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, out on another walk, and I'm with Harriet and Lola.
Hello.
Hello, say hello, Lola.
She wants to get down.
She's not going to say
Put
hello.
her down.
Harriet, you've taken me out on another bleak, cold February day. Where
You
are we?
told me it was going to be sunny.
I know, it was supposed to be sunny. Let's move over here by the stream. Where have you brought me?
We're in one of my favourite places.
Oh, yes.
Called Cardingmill Valley.
Oh,
Part of the
good morning.
Part of the South Shropshire Hills.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning walk along the valley, as it says, along a stream, and then we can walk up to somewhere called Pole Bank, which gives us a panoramic view of Shropshire.
Fantastic.
And it's snowing.
It is trying to snow, isn't it, on this very, very cold day. So we're just passing up here by, this is the National Trust, isn't it? And
Yes.
we're passing a lot of the National Trust's, the gift shop, the coffee shop, where in fact the old carding mill, I think, would have once have been. And you can see here on the left, or the right of the screen rather, the stream as it gushes down, and then the buildings in front of you. It's so named Carding Mill Valley because carding is a process of producing textiles from wool. You would card the wool, you would spin the wool, and then I guess you would weave the wool into traditional textiles, and it would be sold all over the place. One of our major exports, particularly here in this rural environment. Seem to have lost Harriet at the moment. Here she comes, and little Lola. But I'm assured that the sun is going to come out according to the Met Office, so we should get some interesting views. And even if we don't, it's nice to visit this sort of place, as we said before when we were on the Long Mynd, in the different seasons.
Yes.
Because it takes on a different atmosphere, different colours, and everything grows at a different rate.
And also it's really good to come somewhere like this, quieter time of year, because it's such a popular place, because it is so beautiful. It's more commercialised and...
You have snowdrops settling on your hair.
Do I look like it's grey?
Yeah. So this is very picturesque. And of course, because it's national property, it is actually looked after by the wardens here.
Yeah.
And made sure that it's very enjoyable for the public. But we've been here on a bank holiday once.
August bank holiday.
Made the mistake, and the car park that we've parked in was absolutely jammed.
Shocker.
And the crazy thing was that actually, I don't know, something like 50% of the people in their cars didn't really venture much further than what we've just done now. They'd go up to the little shops, but not climb the valley itself.
No, a lot of them with young children, weren't they, having picnics?
But you can see the hills ranging up in front of us.
Beautiful.
I've done a video, I think in the summer, where we climbed up Ashes Hollow, which is a little to the south of us, if I'm right.
Yes, that way, yes.
To our left on the screen. Similar, but slightly different. This is...
It's less commercial. I mean, you have to cross the stream without little bridges like this.
Yes.
Don't you? Just using the rocks.
Yes, this is a lot easier for people who are perhaps not used to climbing, but it's still a fair old trek. If you look over to the side there, you'll see the sort of range of hill walking. And I think on a day like today, you'll just get those who are pretty hardened walkers, hikers.
The mad people. Yes. And it's snowing.
And I'm right in thinking that on the top, or halfway up the top, there's a small waterfall.
Yes, there is.
To one side.
Off to the left, yes.
Where the water is coming off. I think these are Precambrian rocks, pretty hard. Oh, there's a squirrel. Lola, come on.
No, Lola, you won't get it.
Come on, Lola. Come on. This way, Lola.
No, don't go across the stream.
Lola has a tendency
Lola, come on.
to chase the squirrels. So the plan is to make 2 videos, one which has come out now and one which will follow, and we'll show you a bit further on as we get up to Carding Mill Valley. You'll notice it's still on the road, and actually you can drive much further up. We've taken the walk just for the for the exercise more than anything else. But then it does peter out and you get on a much narrower track.
Yeah.
And that's
the
what we'll show.
reservoir up there as well.
Oh, right.
Last time I came, I walked all the way around the reservoir, which was nice.
That's that direction.
And then the waterfall was 30 minutes.
30 minutes walking. So we'll crack on and we'll show you our progress. Well, we haven't gone a huge amount more, but we're getting closer to this very large hill beyond us, and then we've got to cross this beautiful little stream. What I particularly like about the Shropshire Hills, coming from Worthing, as I do, is that these are not chalk, and because of that the water cannot penetrate the rock. It's very hard rock, and so it does gush down like this, as you can see, and that's such a contrast to the Sussex South Downs, where it just sort of sinks through the chalky, flinty soil to the aquifer. But here it is much more dramatic in a different way, and you get these sort of almost petrified looking trees sticking out, especially in this time of year. Now we have a choice of directions, Harriet. Which way do we do? Do we follow up the valley that way, or do we carry on to the right? Where do we go?
I think we carry on this way and go up to the top.
Okay.
And then we can always do the waterfall on the way back, or another day, because that's like a whole different walk, really.
Right. Okay. After you. You're going to cross there. I'm going to try and cross here with microphone and camera in hand. And I can see that everything is a bit wobbly. I made it. That's where we've come from. And there's little Lola.
Keeping her on a lead, because there's some sheep up on the left. So until we pass the sheep, she'll stay on her lead.
Right, good idea. As we said before, she has a tendency to go scampering off, and we are then stymied somewhat. The sheep are up above us, just up there.
It shows how cold it is.
Yes.
This stream is
Yes, I took a slight tumble, and down on the ice I went. Fortunately, I managed to save the camera and also the microphone. We recorded the next part of our walk to the top, but unfortunately, for some unknown reason, the microphone didn't record it. So I have the pictures but no sound, which of course is very irritating. However, we went on towards the top of Carding Mill Valley, and when we got there we decided we would film the second video, and I'm pleased to say that the audio has come out for that, but that will be in part 2. In the meanwhile, enjoy the rest of the scenery as we climb towards the top, and we'll see you again in part 2. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.